Hi. Welcome back to Relay 2. Um, I'm Juniper, and I'm here today, joined by Rose.
Hello, Rose. And here we see I'll introduce you to both our teams. On team Adrift, we have Spinnaker, who will be performing the pre 1.9 part of the relay, then handing it over to Kagan, who'll be doing the 1.9 to 1.15 part, and then Maljack on 1.16. And on the other hand, we've got team NDA with 4 on pre 1.9, Draconics on 1.9 to 1.15, and Ybot on 1.16.
That's gonna be a hell of an exciting match, I imagine.
I am looking
We got
forward to it. Yes,
we got some great players on both sides of the field, just all around.
absolutely, yeah.
Uh, I know, um, at least on the Adrift side, a lot of them are very well known for their respective categories.
Mm, absolutely. And they set off on the first seed.
Yep. Got our pre-1-9 seed. Looks pretty standard so far. Nothing crazy. We got a desert temple. Fun stuff, fun stuff.
Hmm.
I wonder what's anything else besides the temple and the seed, or is that it? No
Not,
village. Just a bunch of animals. Pink
yeah, not
wool.
exactly sure. I do appreciate the pink wool though. It's a nice touch. But
Yeah,
yeah, just desert temple, lava pool, pretty
yeah. What's
straightforward
going on with
overall.
this temple? This looks a little
Yeah,
unnatural. Some might say.
I like
I
it.
like it better.
Yeah,
More jungle, not jungle temple. Desert temples feel like this. This is so much better. So much
yeah, of
prettier.
course. Gets boring knowing what's going to be inside every time.
Yeah, I'm tired of orange wool, orange terracotta in the later versions. I want pink. This is more exciting. Right off the bat, we have a bit of a lead for Spinnakers out of the temple a little bit sooner. But, I
Although I
mean,
did notice Spinnaker did start about 5 seconds ahead, or perhaps there's like a bit of delay on For's side.
yeah, a little stream delay or something.
Mm.
Man, nothing really set these runners apart yet. After all,
Indeed.
only 2 minutes in. I thought he was about to take a dead bush with him for a second to shears. I was excited.
The lucky dead bush.
Hey, never
Yeah,
know.
speedrunners should actually never break dead bushes to get sticks, because dead bushes themselves are a non-renewable resource. So by breaking them into sticks, you're actually just wasting them.
You're moving them for your world.
Yeah.
Non-renewable. What are you gonna do? With
Um,
this
you know,
world, they're definitely gonna spend more than,
you, you
like
never
30
know
minutes
when
in.
you might need a large amount of dead bushes. What can I say?
Yeah, for your dead bush room in your
Mm,
house.
exactly.
Everyone has one, right? I mean, I have one in my, survival world.
Of course, yeah.
At Pixfumi, can I have a shout out? No, you cannot. I'm sorry, Pix. That's just how it is. There's no shout outs here. We do see a little bit of difference now, I think. I think Spinnaker's just slightly ahead, pulling ahead a bit.
Yeah, Spinnaker's gone straight into the forest to get the leaves, whereas Fo is focusing on like getting more animals or
Yeah, just a little cleaner
yeah.
with it in the overworld here. Loads of chickens. Getting all fed up on KFC today.
Hell yeah.
I think they're better chicken places personally, but if you
Yeah, I'm
want to
not
go
a
to KFC,
KFC myself. Not really a fan of chicken in general, to be honest, but conversation for another situation.
What other situation would that be?
There's no situation, actually.
What about this situation, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Do you prefer the rotten flesh that 4 has instead?
I mean, yeah, it's handy that did come from the temple. Never can never say no to a nice bite of rotten flesh.
I can, pretty easily.
Wow.
Alright, we got some portals going down about the same time. Very
Yeah,
nice.
both entering Nether at the same time.
I thought Spinnaker's pulling a bit ahead in the forest, but looks to be about equal going into Nether.
Yeah, they seem to just be doing things in a different order. So the overworld's overall pretty similar. And let's take a look at this Nether before loading into the Nether a bit quicker.
Yeah, those little times. That's the only
Yeah.
difference. The difference between life and death here. Oh, Spinnaker picking up some nice strays.
Always nice to see.
That could be a little bit of difference, but I guess 4's gonna get to the spawners sooner. Slightly. Nothing crazy. Probably. Oh. Nav's a bit of a doozy on this one.
Mm.
Oh, so behind the glowstone. Oh, cheeky.
Unfortunate placement of the wither skull. Oh, a wither skull. This run is blessed.
Wither skull, holy shit. No way. Run is absolutely buzzed.
I'm losing my mind right now.
I'm going insane. Mental. You can hear it in my voice. I can't contain it. I mean, I'm sorry for it's over.
Mm.
You don't
Yeah,
have
wait.
Wither Skull.
Where is 4 going? You should be getting a wither skull. What is this?
Yeah, gravel? What do you need gravel for? That's not Wither Skull. Going back into the overworld, it seems. Decides couldn't spend enough time in the Nether to make it worthwhile. I'm just heading back out. Or just didn't have food. Oh my god.
Unfortunate
That's
mistake.
what we call a problem.
Definitely putting Spinnaker a decent bit in the lead now. If they were slightly ahead before, certainly are now.
You know, that explains why they entered about the same time when I was like,
Yeah.
I thought, Spinnaker's a bit ahead on that. I wonder if 4's just gonna go right to making the tower instead of going back in the Nether. Make sure to
Yeah,
get the full
maybe.
time at night. Not have to do a second night Nether. Or second night tower.
Mm. Yeah, it's really important to like maximize nighttime because you can go to the Nether at any point. So yeah, might just have to give up on the first day Nether here, which definitely isn't ideal. We'll see what he
For
does.
chasing a cow around. Having a good old fashioned Texas rodeo, trying to get this cow.
You know how it is.
No, I don't know. I'm not from Texas.
Well, I think you do. I really think
Oh,
you
is
do.
that just because I'm American? Huh?
No, I just think you know deep down. We all know.
I got it. I get it. I'm American. You can say it.
There's a little rodeo in all of us.
Yeehaw, am I right?
Yeah,
Spinnaker. 7 rods.
nice
And
to
out.
see. Comfy number.
Yeah, pretty sizable advantage here for Adrift. Because they're gonna be setting up the tower about the same time.
It's always nice to see the task overlapping of just grinding gravel as you run.
It's just a
little
beautiful
things.
thing to watch. Just a gorgeous thing to watch. I love seeing it. Yeah, they're building tower about the same time. Very nice.
Neck and neck, except for the rod situation on 4's side.
4 going for an older tower setup. Looks like. Well, Spinnaker's just going for the one block setup.
Mhm. Not too well versed on my towers, but is 4's like the sword tower? Or is it not that old?
It's not that old. It's just
Okay, right.
CJT, but you know, it's definitely not the most up-to-date one. And then we see Spinnaker pulling a bit ahead on the tower building, which is kind of crazy considering 4 had a little extra time to start it off. And Spinnaker pulling ahead, even with the rods. Yeah, 4 mixing up the towers a little bit. Hopefully it'll work out. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's clear Spinnaker's prowess and main version here is definitely coming into play, whereas in 04 it has a lot more 116 or all advancements type things.
Yeah, I believe most of NDA are 116 players.
Mm.
If not all of them are exclusive or primarily 116 players. Whereas Adrift kind of has more specialized players.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which I think is showing a bit in this first round already. Yeah, because we got Spinnaker just about done with the tower. 4 is still setting up a bit. Yep, and Spinnaker's off.
There we go.
Enderman, here we go. Getting a few already. Very nice. Very nice.
Bit of a spider infestation on the ground there.
It happens.
Mm. Yeah, it's happening in my walls right now, actually.
I'm sorry to hear.
Thank you.
I hope that works out for you. I'm not sure what to
Yeah.
say.
I hope I can get through it. You know, they haven't come through the walls. Not yet, at least.
As long as they're just in the walls and not coming out of the walls, it's good.
Yeah, they know their place. And now 4 is beginning the tower process as well, or the repetitive part. Built it.
Yep, good old just jumping off,
Exactly.
looking at the big tall Enderman, watching them fall in the hole like idiots.
Mm. They are idiots.
Oh yeah, Spinnaker died. Oh no.
Gosh, this is terrible. Spinnaker's lead is just falling away, crumbling.
4 having problems with this one Enderman here, getting caught on something. Not quite sure what was going on. Oh,
Yeah, it seems this older tower setup isn't working out quite so well. I think the lava was probably interfering with the Enderman somehow, but don't quote me on that.
I will quote you on that,
No, you're not allowed to.
but I'm going to anyways. I'm going to quote you.
Okay,
It's going into the next paper.
that's fine, I guess.
Headlines.
Damn. Which
Yeah,
paper do you
4
want?
kind of having to punch off some of the fire from the lava, burning the
Yikes.
tower.
Yeah, that's a difficult situation there. Everything is falling apart. Spinnaker died again. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable.
Oh, it looks like we have Forge just restarting the seed entirely. That
Unfortunate
is
to say.
really unfortunate. That has a 14-minute setback. Oh. That's not easy to recover from. Spinnaker checking pearls. I think it was double digits. If I saw right. Don't quote me.
Well, I don't have access to any big time newspapers, so can't do much about that.
Well, that's a shame. I have my sources. Even if you don't. Yep,
So
4
it's an
going back.
interesting play. You're saying?
No, I was just gonna comment on the pretty desert temple.
Ah, yeah. Of course, it's beautiful. But yeah, it's interesting to see that like 4 reset the seed entirely instead of just like respawning, maybe going into the nether and then just trying second night tower.
Yeah, I guess they decided to just cut the losses
I guess
and
so.
decided it was just
A lot simpler.
better to just take the 14 minutes.
Hmm.
I don't know. Interesting decision all around. Spinnaker should be wrapping up with his pearls very soon. Yep, looks like it.
Incredible. That's a really good tower split.
Yeah, 16 minutes heading off. That's crazy pace. Yep, has all the pearls.
And then some.
And then some.
Yep.
Define some.
2.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
See,
the ender portal frame has 12 frames that need to be filled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it now? Is that how that works?
It is actually. But you didn't know that
That's
one.
crazy. Spinnaker not quite in the ring yet. So, not quite over the stronghold. Oh, the exposed spawner. That's
Legendary.
fun.
Is it gonna be a bucket? Ah, no bucket.
String though, that's really helpful. Oh, back that way. So let's run quite a bit till he gets to the ring. For not gonna be forgetting food this time, hopefully. I can't imagine after the first time.
Yeah.
Kind of mistake you only make once.
Yeah. You would hope.
You would hope. I like to think, mistakes are only made once.
Yeah. Keep thinking that.
I will live in my gleeful ignorance.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, Spinnaker's still trying to get the rest of the string, make a bow.
Yeah.
Got the old pie chart out, looking for the portal room. Not to find buried treasure. You silly 116 players.
Trying to do preemptive nav, of course.
Ooh, maybe we'll get to see some preemptive nav later in 116.
Yeah, maybe. I have a classic boat trick. To make your hunger not disappear. Just seen Spinnaker do.
What a weird thing to find. You punch an enemy and your hunger doesn't go down.
Yeah. I find it interesting that like no one ever noticed it before, but I guess it's not the kind of thing you'd pay attention to that much.
Maybe you don't. I do.
Okay. I
I'm
believe
just that good, I guess. Spinnaker's gotta be getting pretty close here.
Yeah, for a pre-1-9 seed, the stronghold is relatively far, but that hasn't been much of a problem because Spinnaker's been able to get spiders the remainder of his string on the way.
Yep. 4's at the spawner. Very nice. Has food this time. Won't be having to leave partway through. Spinnaker's still throwing eyes.
Good thing they got 7
Oh,
rods.
there we go.
Whoa. And it turns. Incredible
It
moment.
turned around. Oh my god.
What a legendary time to be watching right now.
Gotta take down for Spinnaker. Oh my god. World record pace.
Yeah, I don't know why Spinnaker hasn't reset already, because this is not world record pace.
Has to make an iron pick as well. SMH. Only into the portal room. Oh, into lava. Alright, good. Oh
Ooh.
my god. I had an actual bit of a heart attack there.
Well, you didn't trust Spinnaker's abilities to save himself?
No, I did. It still kind of spooked me. Lava's a scary thing, alright?
Some would say.
Some.
You.
I think a lot of people would say lava's scary. Oh, 4. Gonna die. Oh, yeah, 4 died. Not having a good time with the blazes. At all. At least you can just go right back in without a problem. Doesn't have to worry about resetting the seed this time.
Yeah. In comparison to all the other time lost that 4 has faced, this really isn't that big a deal.
Yeah, it's just like a quick little run, getting some exercise in, nice little jog. Spinnaker doing well at the towers, for sure. Nice
Yeah,
bed.
they can certainly take a little extra time for this end fight, considering where 4's at. Although Spinnaker wouldn't know that, I suppose.
Yeah, I imagine it's just safe to assume when you're in a relay just that you're kind of at similar pace to your opponent.
Yeah.
Though, you never know. Could just, feel really confident and you're always ahead. Another really good bet from Spinnaker.
And
Crazy.
plenty more where that came from.
Yep, I'm just waiting for more charges. Four is getting some blocks, TNT, and another. Very nice.
And the dragon comes swooping in again. So close. One more
Yeah,
right now.
nasty damage.
Shit.
Yep, 4 is going mining with TNT. Oh, trying to get TNT herself. And that's it from Spinnaker. Solid time, 23.5.
Dragon has been slain. And without speaking too soon, Spinnaker takes round 1. Well, it's not rounds. Gets passed on. It's for Rike again.
Yep, going
Who's
in.
playing on. I'm not gonna
It's
assume
114.
it's 114? Okay.
Yep, he's Runjal playing on 114. Today, at least. I think we've only seen 115. Yeah, this 115 was on the very first match. Hot Taurus versus Team Korea. Other than that, it's been all 114. No surprises. When it's classic.
What a legendary route. And we got the Christmas Desert Temple this time.
Man, these desert temples are just festive. We have the pink one. Now we have the Christmas one. I love it. We need more fun desert temples.
I agree.
I'm tired of these boring ones.
And 4 is making the tower for the second time. Hopefully, it doesn't go like it did last time.
Yeah, hopefully the tower won't burn down.
Yeah.
We're seeing the same tower setup, the CJT kind of thing. I wonder if we're gonna see the lava again. Probably. Yep. Netherrack this time. Netherrack doesn't quite burn like leaves do.
Yeah.
It burns in a different way.
Good play.
So at least we're not gonna see the same disaster. There's room for different kinds of disasters, I suppose.
Always room for different kinds of disasters, but this is looking significantly safer than the previous tower.
Yeah, I hope it works out a lot better. Recon just routing the village out. Nothing crazy. Killing those composters. Farmers, get out of here. We don't need you. Nice TNT tower. I don't know if that's OSHA compliant, honestly.
I think it's fine. You know, allows you to get down more quickly and take it with you. I was thinking that Rikagun was about to TNT the golem, but sadly not.
Yeah, where's the tech?
Yeah.
Last time I was here, we saw a speed potion 116. I want to see
Whoa,
TNT golem.
legendary. TNT golem, it's an underused strat.
Yeah, some odd reason nobody's doing it. Shame, really. If Rekigan was truly playing for the people, we would have seen a TNT golem. Just not. Unfortunate. They're not here for you, the audience, like we are.
Yeah, we are here for you.
We have Rekigan going to Nether. Very nice.
Ooh.
Clean portal.
Oh yeah, 4 is facing difficulties. It's
Oh
actually
no.
too bad, because she just respawned at the top. But yeah, got a little bit destroyed.
Oh, and
You're like, yeah, I saw that coming.
yeah. Oh. We're not having a fun time here in 1-7.
Yeah.
To say the least. Alright, it looks like all their stuff's still there.
Anyone else want to jump down?
Has to kind of rebuild the whole...
Yeah.
Alright, no one else going in? Nope. Yeah, nobody else going in to Ford's tower hole here. All good.
Was determined not to place a block above. Just patiently looking up, seeing if anyone else is going to arrive.
Yeah. Rekion doing just fine here in the fortress. Spawner spotted.
Things.
Laser vision. Saw that from a mile away. Whipped head around. Right to the spawner. Left the beds in the village. No blaze bed or anything. Just going for the gold pick.
Yeah.
All good, all good. Fourth, another reset.
Resetting again is highly unfortunate.
This is a disaster, I think is the technical term for it.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Accurate way of describing it. Seeing a bit of SRG here.
Yeah, just that's what it is. It's SRG. It's the at least we get to see the pink desert temple again. Look the bright side.
Yeah, of course. Making another appearance.
If nothing else.
I appreciate how Rikagan is mining out like the entire spawner instead of just the blocks around the middle like a lot of people do. I think it looks really nice, and obviously has more spawns when you clear out an even larger area.
Yeah, because the spawning space from the spawner does extend out 4 blocks in each direction. Well, at least on the X and Z plane.
Yes.
Just getting a little more spawning space. Doesn't help with spawning rates, but at least you can get a few more. Not getting the rod rates too much though. That's a whole different story. Just doing some crafting, waiting. A nice bow going on. Another TNT, very nice.
I like the pink inventory as well. On Rikagan's
It's very
side.
nice. Very pretty.
And surely they're out on this 4th spawn.
Surely the blaze rates will pick up, right?
Of course.
No? Not quite. Still need another one. Oh, wait. Whoops, I missed one. Looks like it's still hanging around though for yet another one.
Yeah, playing it safe. Needed to use one for the brewing stand.
Oh, and out. Very nice, very nice.
Yes.
For yet again, running around, harassing the local wildlife.
Love to see it.
I, for one, don't like the local wildlife being harassed, thank you.
I love to see it.
Why do you love to see it? What do you have against the local wildlife?
Well, they're just the residents around here. Like, just a bit angry, set people on fire. Like the local wildlife in that specific nether, I think.
Right.
Wait, what were you talking about for?
I was talking about 4.
That makes more sense.
We get to blow up a forest up here. Lots of just not anti-environmentalists here. Nobody cares about the environment. Nobody cares about the trees, the animals. Shame, really. I care about the animals. I care about the trees.
Wow, you're so awesome in base.
Someone has to be.
Mm.
These runners aren't. Look at them. Deforestation. Going crazy. Taking literal TNT to this forest.
Waging war. For what?
Just like the Lorax. Getting real one-star vibes out here. And before we're going back in the nether for the third time. Kind of hurts. Kind of hurts. Hopefully, the spirits aren't too down over on the NDA side, and they can still maybe mount a little bit of a comeback.
Yeah, still trucking along.
But it's looking pretty grim with like a 30-minute deficit going
Yeah.
on in 2 resets. Hey,
Yeah, and runners can forfeit a seed and get a 90-minute penalty. So
mhm.
hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Although for that to be like, to make the most of that, you'd want to forfeit as soon as possible. So the longer you wait, the more
Yeah.
detrimental it is.
And after 2 resets, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You never know. Adrift could make some terrible mistakes.
It's very true.
They could have to run, this seed over again, and then 116 over seed again, giving plenty of time to back up for NDA to catch up. It could happen. I'm trying here. It's a dire situation for NDA.
Yeah, it really is not looking good.
I'm gonna have Rekigan trading very soon. Just got done killing the forest. Not very cool, but gotta get those sticks.
It's molding really hard right now.
Yeah.
I'm using a chest to keep the inventory clean. Nice to see.
Making use of the festive chest.
I'm feeling so festive right now.
Very Pac-Man Christmas right now. Going through the wall like it's SSG.
Survived on half a heart. Just like a dream. Incredible.
Just like tree. Let's see, Recon's got a little outdoor area with all the beds. Going sleeping on the stars. Very nice. I like it. For having not a great time in the nether again.
Nah. Whereas Rikagan is building a community in this little town. Bringing it
Saving someone from a well. Inspiring.
Oh my God. So kind.
Inspirational.
I feel inspired.
I don't see 4 saving anyone from a well.
No, 4 is just slaughtering mercilessly.
Getting hit by another blaze. Oh. Not having a great time, to say the least. Trying to bait out the blaze fireball is not exactly going to plan.
Yeah.
Raw chicken on the salmonella diet.
Personally, I'm not a fan of salmonella. Quite uncomfortable.
Hey,
So-
that's just your opinion.
You're right. Yes, you're so correct. That is my opinion.
We got first eye throw from Rekigan. Not bad. 14.5 in. That's a pretty good pace. Trading the rest of the sticks, gonna get a few more pearls. Removing all the villagers' beds, they have nowhere to sleep now.
The sense of community that's been built up, it was just a temporary thing all along. And we can see that at the end of the day, Rikagan is a heartless monster.
It's a shame, really. It's like when you go to work and they say, we're family here.
Yeah.
And really, it's just to get you to work more and trick people.
Really is. Yeah, these poor villagers were coerced into what Rikugan needed from them. Now he's gone. Like the wind. Unless you're talking about wind, which stays.
Boating along here, looking for a dolphin. I also prefer T-Wags. T-Wags would have made a speed pot. And did. And then immediately found the ocean. We don't talk about that. 4 at the same tower setup. Seems to be mode of choice. No lava this time. You know, still looking for that dolphin. Oh, yeah, dolphin.
A friend. This is so wonderful.
Give them some iron for their dolphin friend. Maybe we'll see an ocean explode port room. That'd be cool. The ocean will literally explode and reveal the portal room.
I didn't think that was ever possible. In fact, I still don't believe you.
Well, you just have to wait and see.
I guess I will.
I don't care if you believe me or not, but it's the truth.
Okay.
That's the only
Truth
thing I
is
believe in, is
subjective
the
term.
truth.
It's actually not.
I'm getting into the ring now. Will we see the ocean explode?
I'm a doubter.
Doubters, get out. No place for you here. And for the tower set up again. Hopefully.
This
Surely.
time, nothing will go wrong. Absolutely nothing. Please put a block above your head. Please.
Surely nothing will happen the third time. That will result in disaster, right?
Nothing at all.
Right?
I bet 3,900 channel points on Team NDA. So I do not expect them to let me down. I still believe they'll have a comeback.
I hope those channel points are not a waste. But you know, alright, yeah. 4, yeah. Alright, good. And we're off.
This time.
We're a good bit through the night already. But hopefully let's look at the Enderman.
I noticed Adrift has got quite a lot of spare ender pearls, which you don't often get in 1.14.
Yeah, Rikagon really went for just trading all the sticks. Found just the best spots to blow up the TNT in the stronghold. Let's see the god nav. Oh, not quite. No preemptive nav. Also, it's just exposed out into the world. That's crazy. There's just sunlight pouring into here.
Stronghold. The land explosion.
You thought the ocean was gonna explode.
Yeah. Always been a firm believer in land exploding.
As you should. Oh, just there we go into the portal room. Nice 2-eye. Very comfortable. 8 pearls left over. Oh. My god.
Oh.
Stop. Stop in this portal room. It's like the third time you're trying to spook me. Something interesting's going on at the inventory there. Alright, all good.
Rick Hagen is nimble on their feet.
Just going for a standard half bow. Nothing crazy. We're not seeing a 114-0 cycle or anything like that. So far we're going for the Enderman, gets a fair amount here.
That's nice to see. I'm sure it will make all the difference.
You don't have to be so rude about it. You don't have to be such a doubter. You're the one that's channel points on the line.
Yeah, that's true actually. I do.
Yeah, whatever's going on this tower setup keeps getting Enderman caught.
Mhm. Honestly, hunting strats might not have been a bad idea, as opposed to this tower.
Well, hindsight. We're only 45 minutes in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna see the perch come out. For Rikagon has a fair number of beds, to say the least.
Just a couple.
Clean 5. Very nice. No bed X here, just a clean 5. Very nice. And we're gonna see Adrift move on to 116 with Maljack. Very nice.
Hagen passes it on to Maljack, while 4 is still on this first seed.
Looks like we have a blacksmith going on 116. Very cool, very cool. And has 4 checked pearls, do you know?
No, I haven't. I'm not sure.
Maljack fell into the ravine there. Has to death reset. Only 30 seconds in. I think that's the quickest one I've seen yet.
Honestly, this could cost Adrift the entire tournament. It's a brutal mistake.
That's the difference right there, honestly, between these two teams.
Yeah, honestly, they're kind of just neck and neck right now, just because of that.
The hotel filled with the villagers. They're just trying to stay in from the local neighboring village. So they're staying at the hotel. And this dude's just taking all the beds. So rude.
Yeah, this is actually a potential tournament record for Adrift here. If Maljack performs well on this seed, then it could be sub-hour. And I believe the tournament record for Relay 2 is 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're on fair pace to do that right now. I think hour and 5 minutes definitely pretty beatable at this rate. I haven't seen all of the of this seed, but definitely 18 minutes on a 116 seed is considered slow by a lot of people. So I think that's pretty doable.
Of course, Maljack could get into the nether, and we see that it's just like the worst nether you've ever seen. But
yeah, it's just 16 chunks of netherrack. I have to dig through it. That'd be a fun tournament seed.
Would it? Would it be?
It would be creative, inventive, never before seen.
Fun for about 30 seconds. And everyone realizes.
4 is done with the tower, and I believe that was only 4 ender pearl, or 5. Yeah, 5.
That's fine. It's a 7-eye. Even though I've already seen that it's a 1-eye.
Yeah, it's a 7-eye.
Just go.
It's a 7-eye. So Forrest can wait till the next night to get the remainder of her ender pearls.
If
Really
we can learn
unfortunate
one
for
thing
NDA.
from 4, it's that he's very good at perseverance.
Yeah, I think that's a really good term, perseverance.
Mm.
For me on the play, 2 different resets, and not even get all the pearls on the first night, and still keep going.
Admirable.
Deserves a little clap for that.
I'll give 1 clap.
I gave a few more claps. I'm generous. I'm not stingy with my claps like you. Alright,
Okay.
we're gonna we're gonna see Maljack at the bastion, just stroll right up to this treasure, no problem. Head on over to the left side. Not doing any weird parkour nonsense, just going right for the gold. I mean, if the train's just that free.
Yeah. It's just inviting you in.
Just inviting in for a nice cup of tea with the Figlins. What kind of tea would they even have?
Green tea. Nether tea? What?
Yeah, I was like, what kind of tea they got in the nether? Like, they gotta use like nether wort, right?
Well, surely they could just like get like Uber Eats or something. If they're sick of, their local ingredients.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like something from the Warped or the Crimson Forest you can make a tea out of?
Perhaps. Yeah, Warped Forest green tea. Sounds kind of nice.
Ooh. That sounds like you go to one of those like cafes or restaurants that are like video game themed and they have that,
Yeah.
They always
I
gotta
always
have
find it interesting. What were you saying?
they always have to like not just take stuff directly from the games, but they have to, be like, oh, it's the nether wort, so and so.
Yeah, just mix it up.
It can't just be like Naruto ramen or something. We got the 5RD from Maljack here, doing well. Getting a few skeletons in the way of both varieties.
Yeah,
Everyone's just fighting each
quite the
other.
house party here.
Maljack's on fire. There's a lot going on. Another Wither Skull coming out. This is the second one from Adrift. We just needed the one in 114, and it would have
Yeah.
been the trifecta. But 2 for 3. I think that's a tournament first.
Honestly, it's inspirational, and I think if 4 just stuck around and tried to get the Wither Skull, he would be out of the seed by now.
Yeah, didn't get the blessing of the Wither Skull. A valuable blessing missed out by NDA.
These fellas here just lining up to be killed.
How nice of them.
I feel kind of bad for them, to be honest. They're a little bit stupid.
You sound so sorry for them. Like, so genuinely sorry. Yeah, they're a little stupid. They're just lambs to the slaughter.
I can empathize with that greatly.
And Maljack's out.
Yeah,
heading
with 8
over
rods. Very comfy number.
back to home portal. Looks like solid pace for sub-hour combined. 6 minutes is definitely doable from this point. Especially if sorry. Especially if they nail the I spy here. We have a dig down from 4. Hopefully gonna find that 7-eye.
Yeah. Yeah, and the good thing about Maljack leaving on 8 rods is that he can maybe save even more time in the end by doing brewing stand strats.
Tell me about the brewing stand strats.
You don't know brewing stand strats?
No, tell me.
Well, I'm sorry. If you know, you know. I'll say no more.
I'm in the dark here, Rose. You can't just keep your other co-commentator in the dark here like this.
If you know, you know. I really can't say any more. And you clearly don't know.
This is I'm being gatekept right now. This is really unfortunate.
Well, you might see. Maljack might do brewing stand strats.
Or might just keep it a secret, since they're on, since he's on really good pace.
Perhaps.
4 is just taking a nice tour around the
Yeah.
stronghold. Probably looking for the library to get string, but finds an Enderman.
That's
Another
nice to
pearl.
see. Yikes. They were trading hits there.
Oh, little high.
Did not hit the ice bar, unfortunately.
Yeah, just above it. No surprise, just a little high in the portal. I spent a little bit of time digging down. Still pretty comfortable pace for that sub-hour. For hunting stronghold, Enderman in the stronghold.
Yeah, it looks like Foz aiming a little high up on the Enderman's body, causing them to teleport away.
Yep. Oh, another pearl. Getting pretty good rates here in the stronghold.
Yeah. Honestly, this stronghold seems to be like better than Foz Tower.
Oh. Yeah. Maljack not quite nailing the nav here. Still just kind of running around, hoping to find it.
Yeah, time is ticking for Maljack to get the sub-hour.
I believe in you, Maljack. You can do it. Find the portal room. Oh, no. I got excited with the iron bars. Alright, maybe the sub-hour is gonna die to nav. No preemptive nav coming out. World of difference. Probably. Oh, we got a bit of a dungeon going in. Wormholes through.
Hell yeah, and here is the portal room. Entering with enough time to get sub-hour.
Yep, just over 2 minutes. We're still good, I believe.
Surely.
4 is still navving her stronghold. I'm still hunting Enderman. Best of luck, 4. We believe in you.
Yeah, it's neck and neck right now. Anyone's game.
Half bow coming out from Maljack. No automat. Half bow. Unfortunate. Nailing a few of them. Missing the next few. Not quite. Nailing the one under the cage. Very nice. Nope, not quite.
Using this ancient relic from a pillaged outpost.
And then we got the east-west purge.
Dragon east-west purchase.
Well, that would have been, but didn't have beds crafted or
most
anything.
likely thrown sub-hour.
It'll just perch right back again, right?
Yeah, just instantly starts perching right now.
There's still time. There's still time.
Quick.
I believe. I believe. So let's the craft beds.
Yeah, he spent quite a lot of time on bowing the crystals.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. That dragon perched hella quick. Oh, we're gonna see a nice 4+1 out coming out.
Whoa,
I think that's it. I think that's a
that's
sub-hour.
sub-hour. Incredible.
Maljack coming in with the sub-hour
There it
for
is.
Drift. There it is.
I have several claps for that. 59 minutes and 55 seconds for the entire relay.
From the
What a
east-west.
legendary time. That is a Relay 2 tournament record by over 5 minutes.
5-minute tourney best from Team Adrift. Very nice. Coming out. Strong
I'm
performance.
losing my marbles.
My marbles are all over the floor.
All over the
it's a
floor?
hazard.
Oh my gosh. See,
It's a
mine
hazard.
are
I'm gonna fall
spilling
and
into a
slip.
bowl.
That is crazy.
Here we go. Team Adrift takes the lead, and I have lost 3,900 channel points.
I'm sorry for your channel point loss. But
Yeah.
don't gamble, kids. It's bad for you.
Yeah. Now I can't highlight messages anymore. This is really sad.
What are you gonna do without highlighting your messages?
Yeah, I don't know. Just cry, I guess.
Unfortunate.
It's a shame we didn't get to see Draconix or Ybot play in this tournament, but
Yeah.
it happens.
There's still a loser's bracket, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, and here they are all are. Welcome,
Here are the
welcome.
teams. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations, Adrift. You just set a tourney record with a sub-hour, 59 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh,
Thank
just
you.
made that.
Yay.
It was close.
Yeah, that's
Came,
super impressive.
Really close at the end with the east-west.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, east-west
That was so
almost every
quick.
sub-hour.
I'd barely set
Yeah.
up the obsidian in the middle and it was already perching. I was like, well, what's going on?
Hmm. Yeah, it hadn't even finished doing the half bow and it was already just going.
Yeah.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, I guess, sometimes you east-west and you just get the perch again. It all happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very fortunate. Nice to get the sub-hour.
How far did the other team get?
I was
NDA.
hunting for Enderman and then it started to rain, so basically we DNF'd pre-19. Literally just the worst string of
That
events.
is brutal.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah, some
unfortunate.
unfortunate things with the tower.
Creeper
Like,
blew up one of his towers.
My
creeper
first,
blew up a
well,
tower,
yeah,
its
mining.
first one burnt
Crazy.
down.
the first one burned, and then I have never seen it where you're digging down and then just on the surface for no reason a skeleton decides to shoot a creeper and blow your tower up for no reason. Just
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
I'm not even upset. That's just so insane that it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And then, you guys just played it so well we didn't even have a chance to catch up.
Yeah,
No, that's honestly so rough.
really unfortunate to see. It was really rough to just have to see reset twice. Oh, it felt bad. But good on you for still going.
Yeah, great perseverance there.
Thanks.
Just you versus the seed.
What'd you think about the pre-19 temple with all the pink wool? I
Oh
think
my
it was
god,
good.
that was amazing.
It was very pretty, but it caught me off guard, and it kind of made my inventory a mess. But I like the pink wool, maybe not the colored clay or whatever.
Yeah, when I dropped down at the bottom of the temple, I was literally jump scared. I was like, what is down here? A ruined portal or something?
I thought
Yeah.
I was like seeing things at first. I'm like, I told my team, wait, is that pink?
Hell yeah.
Keep you on your toes.
I thought the seed was pretty good too. It was a fun seed. I liked just the proximity of everything, but
Mm.
unlucky.
Yeah, that exposed spider
Oh yeah,
spawner
the
was like
dungeon.
a nice
Oh,
nice
yeah.
touch, yeah.
That's
I saw
dungeon.
the dungeon when I was towering. That was fun.
I was excited for the exposed dungeon. You don't see that anymore in recent versions.
I
It's a
was really
shame.
I was really hoping the portal room would be an 8-eye, but didn't quite get it.
Yeah. That was unfortunate.
We
I
were all
think
holding out.
what gave Team Adrift quite the advantage was two of you got wither skulls. So like Spinnaker
Oh yeah.
you got a wither skull and Malchek also got one. So
Oh wow.
that was an incredibly blessed relay
Yeah,
in total.
I think that was another tourney
Relay
record.
all bosses.
I don't think we quite have the stats for that, but 2 out of 3 runs having Wither Skeletons.
Mm.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Rikagan's
Yeah,
gotta
there we go.
pick up the slack here and get that third one.
Dude, I didn't have any wither skeletons. If I saw one, I would have gotten the skull.
I only encountered 2 of them. And it was when I was running away, just scared, trying to leave. Did you guys see when the gas blew up my portal? What was up with
Yeah,
that? And
yeah,
it
we
left
saw
like
that
Frame
too.
remained.
one tile of portal, and it was like
Sounds like the most
sideways.
cursed run like ever. Like that's just mental.
Yeah,
There was a lot that just had it out for you for it. It was
it's completely like I think the cherry on top was when I'm like, okay, cool. I have an Enderman here. I can kill him, get a pearl, and it just starts raining.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a good time.
yeah.
It's good to hear.
Glad you had a good time at least. Sorry Draconics and Wi-Fi couldn't get to play today.
We're there in spirit.
We'll make a crazy losers bracket run.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We weren't expecting to get too far against fucking powerhouse third seed legendary team, but no, it's fucking sick that we were able to qualify in the first place. Considering like I'd never played 114 before this, and 4, as busy as he is.
Yeah, last time I played pre-19 was last relay, so I'm just glad to have qualified.
Yeah.
I'm here for your
So
loser
whatever
bracket run.
happens next,
Making the god
Yeah,
loser bracket streak.
I'm ready.
Nah.
We're all ready.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure.
Good.
Good game.
thanks.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time out, to commentate and organize it all.
Yeah, thank you
Appreciate
guys.
it.
Yes.
I gotta go do an assignment. Bye-bye. Peace out.
Good luck
Good
on
Catch
that.
you
Luck
later.
with
later.
that. Peace.
Thanks for all the runners for being here. GG's to Adrift.
Yeah, congratulations. Very well played.
Thank you.
Thank you.
GG. Thank you.
Good luck in loser bracket NDA.
Yeah, well. Thank you. See you soon.
See ya.
And that's anything else you want to say, Rose? Anything else one of the runners want to say?
Nothing more for me to say.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
good.
So that wraps up today. We're gonna have another match tomorrow, or I guess either later today, depending on your time zone. At March 5th, 7 p.m. UTC. We're gonna have Serious Dedication versus Team Delta. So don't miss out on that.
Yeah, don't miss that.
We'll see y'all
Cool.
next time. Very soon.
Alright. See ya.